Well, it's been amazing jetting around on a private plane for the last week, but I've decided to sample another APT tour that requires a bit of a change up in transport. We'll be getting around on this big rig here on a four-wheel driving adventure of the Daintree rainforest. And I tell you what, I think I'm in for one heck of a ride. Our guide for the next couple of days is Danny Walker, who's been driving curious Aussies around this beautiful part of the world for over 30 years.
My favourite part of the job, Sherry Lee, is just taking people on an experience of around Australia. In the far north, I've been through central Australia, but up here in the far north of Australia, the vegetation and everything's so unique, people just love it. And with the comfort that APT offers with the vehicle as the accommodation, it just makes it a whole experience.
What do you think guests take away from this?
They'll come along and they'll all meet, and by night one, when we've had a welcome drink, when everybody's got their name badge on, you had the welcome at the accommodation house that you're staying at, and everybody starts to mingle with each other, and they come away lifetime friends with their fellow guests.
What about our tour today, Danny? What are we going to see?
The tour today, Sherry Lee, we've come up the inland road from Cairns to Cooktown. And considering you do the drive in 2 days, we're going to go from dry vegetation, which had a lot of gold discovery. The Palmer River Goldfields, one of the main reasons that Cooktown was settled in the first place. We're heading down the coast road. We'll be turning off, heading down toward the Bloomfield Track, which is two large mountain ranges down toward Cape Tribulation. We'll be visiting Cape Tribulation, then into the oldest stand of rainforest on the planet. Older than the Amazon is the Daintree rainforest.
Wow.
Over 130 million years old. And with that, gives you some fantastic, unique flora and fauna.
The Bloomfield Track is one of the most scenic short four-wheel drives in Queensland and a must-do for any traveller. And having Danny's expertise is a real highlight. Our first stop is the legendary Lions Den Hotel for a quick drink before having lunch at the spectacular Cape Tribulation. As we bounce through the rainforest, you realise how much natural beauty exists in all corners of Australia. Then we arrive at the final and most special destination of our whole adventure. Our local guide, Harold Mooks Taylor, welcomes us with a traditional smoking ceremony.
Smoking ceremony is more like a barrier for you.
Yeah.
So once you're in the area here, you're protected from bad spell, curse, any bad thoughts. That will stay right here. For visitors to learn more about our culture is, like taking away, the stories and things like that, and which is good, and that's what we love to share. When I do my walk, I always talk about plants and like our culture and things like that, and that's what people come here for.
Mooks then takes us deeper into the gorge, dropping fascinating tidbits of knowledge along the way, before finishing up at this spectacular lookout. What a way to end a magical tour through far north Queensland.